Hey, 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 everyone. How is it going tonight? Happy Friday night, at least for me. And depending on when you're watching, it could be another time of day. But happy days, happy morning, happy evening. We're back with Planet Crafter, and we are doing hardcore for the first time. We are so pumped up because we realize that this really is hardcore. Our last video, we understood that we knew what hardcore meant. We've played other games with hardcore. During the course of playing, we convinced ourselves that hardcore meant when you die, you get resurrected with none of your gear and all your gear is lost. We ended the stream by dying and found out what hardcore really meant, and it was what we expected when we started. I don't know what tried to convince us. I think that what convinced us that it couldn't possibly be permanent was the fact that food is so scarce when you start on Planet Crafter. Like, it is very, 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 very hard not to die to food early on in one of these plays. Like, yeah, we just did a qualis with no food for a long time. We died a lot. But it is hard to get enough food. And on hardcore, evidently, you starve even quicker. So water is not that hard. Oxygen is annoying, but you can stay on it. But food, there's nothing you can do about it. If you don't find food, you die. There's nothing you can do about it. There's plenty of ice for water. Oxygen is just like managing it because you have to get back to your enclosure, build a bunch of enclosures. But food, there's nothing you can do. Like, you need to get your oxygen to, like, I don't even know, 10 whatever something T. Like, we weren't even close. We weren't even 10% of the way to unlocking a food grower. And once you unlock one food grower, it doesn't make enough food for you to survive off of under normal circumstances. Under hardcore, I guarantee it's not going to work. All right, we're going to get started in here. I'm going to take a sip of this coffee. Got a nice, fresh, hot coffee. My kids are both not quite asleep yet, so hopefully they just stay in bed. But, like, I'm so pumped about playing hardcore that I couldn't wait. Normally I like wait to make sure my kids are asleep or likely asleep and then I come on, but like I just wanted to get an early start. My wife didn't sleep well last night, wants to go to bed. I'm like, I'm gonna go play. I don't care. My daughter literally is sitting up right now talking to herself, which is usually a sign that she's gonna come, and I just spilled this coffee all over my chair. I don't normally fill my coffee so much. We were over to some friend's house with our kids and talking about their trip to Hawaii and having a good time. But yeah, we're ready. We are ready. Let's go. All right, who's ready? Friday night. New game. I guess we can just keep naming the same thing because it's going to keep deleting the same file. Hardcore Prime. Go. All right, so this is permanent. There is no dying. What the craziest thing about this, if you didn't see the last video, which you should totally go check out, is I was expecting to start in the normal location. You start somewhere else, somewhere we're not familiar with, somewhere where it's actually very difficult to survive. You're up on this cliff, and there's very few resources up here. I don't know if it's going to be the same here, or if it's random. We're going to find out right now. But yeah, it's not a very hospitable place to start, first of all. In the way I went, like I was actually cruising. The problem is the way I went, I was finding all this stuff. I was building energy, building terraforming stuff. I was finding all this stuff. I had like probably 6 or 7 little habitats built up. But my food, I wasn't finding food. The last few crates I found, no food, no food, no food, no food. That was like, you know what? There's no way that this is permanent death. Like I had talked myself into it because the game does not provide you food early on, and it takes a while to get to the point to unlock it. Like, it takes oxygen, which the only thing you have is a stupid tier 1 vegetube, which goes so slow. It's like 0.06 or 8 or something oxygen per second. It's so slow that it takes forever to unlock the food processor. But there's no other food. You have to find it in crates, and we weren't finding it. You do start with 4, and I left a couple behind, but they would not have been enough probably to help us survive, sorry. We need to get to that. So we have to find a different route, because the route we took, even though it was very lucrative from a supply perspective, There was no food. There was no food in any of the crates. Now, I don't know if it's random every time. It probably is. We could have been unlucky. But yeah, food is tough. Like, we are going to starve. More than likely, no matter how careful we are, we're going to die of starvation again on this save. Unless we get careless and die to water or oxygen. We did flash a few times on oxygen because we have very little. And it goes quicker in this game. So, alright, we're going to jump in. I'm still watching my daughter over here. Yeah. I am so excited, though. Like, the thing, if you watched my Aqualis Starter Planet series before this, the thing I was excited about that was the challenge. But like there, we died 149 times before we had food and water. Like, but that just tells me how hard it is to get food in this game. Water is easy on this planet because of ice, but food is just as difficult. Like well, we have ice though, which unlocks oxygen sooner, so it's not quite as difficult. But it still takes a very, very, very long time. All right, let's jump in. We're gonna jump in, and we're gonna struggle. We're gonna struggle. We're gonna go. Tonight, I feel that we're gonna die 3 times. Let's go. We did add that death count in to show how many times we've died in hardcore. Keep in mind that means we had to restart every time there's a death. Woo! Let's go. Sorry about that. All right, we're going in. Hardcore prime. Go. Escape. We don't care. All right, gather. So slow, so slow. Gather what we can. Turn around, go back. Turn around, go back, turn around, go back, turn around, go back. We're going fast, we're going fast, we're going fast. Get it all, get it all. Oh, get it all. Alright, speed is of the essence here. We need to build more. Oh, we don't have a construction microchip. Refill, shoot. Alright, I need to grab a silicon before we do anything. Where's that silicon? Up there? There we go. No, that's iron. Dude. We need silicon. Alright. We're going back. Alright, we need to figure out a start in this, because it's just brutal. Silicon. Construction microchip. Done. Install. Alright, now we're building some of these. Okay. And now we need food going. Can we build we need oxygen going, first of all. No, we need magnesium and ice, which we have. Vegetube. Let's get it going. Oh, dude, we can't build a vegetube in here? Lame. Alright, we need more titanium. And then we also need a silicon. We might actually just go straight to the ground. Or we could wait for a meteor shower. Yeah, we're going hardcore, dude. We're not messing around. Last time we were cautious. But we eventually ran out of food. Like, there's only so much food. So if you didn't know, there is a certain amount of food in your starting capsule. I think you get 4 space meals. What is it? What are they called? 4 space foods. But yeah, that doesn't help us. Okay, we need one of these. Alright, we have enough here. We might go straight down. Is there anything else over here that we need? We're gonna go. Go. Sorry, my daughter's web camera just reset. Let me refresh it. Alright, we're going a different route. We don't want that. Alright, this is the thing we want. We might need more in a little bit. We're going to go straight to the ground. And I think there are crates down here, but we're going straight down from here. We don't care. And then we're going to build an enclosure. There's at least 1 crate down here that we can find. We're going to find it real quick. And then we're going to build an enclosure there. And maybe we have to come back up. I don't know. We'll find out. Ooh, that hurts because we need food. We're trying to hurry up, but that was bad. Alright, we're building this. Did I already build one of these? No. We're going to build a vegetube, which we can build. Nice. Alright, we got oxygen going. Alright, we're good. We're good. We got oxygen going. I approve. Let's grab all this. Ooh, oh, I don't have a deconstruction microchip. I gotta grab it. Grab it, grab it, grab it. What do I need? Yeah. Cool. Deconstruction microchip. We need storage. We need storage. We gotta go. I didn't bring the food down. Shoot. I didn't bring the food down. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Alright, we gotta explore down here. We have to explore. No messing around. No messing around. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We lost so much. We actually had a great start last time. If it was a normal game, I'd be like, we're killing it. And then... we gotta find our way back. We gotta find our way back. I think we're gonna die. I think we're gonna die. I think we're gonna die. Dude, we might die. See all that hype? All that hype? All that hype? Oh, close. Alright, my daughter's webcam is still messing up. A drill. Somewhere up top there was, last time, some... gosh, we gotta go up. We need some, oxygen to make it back up, to be honest. We're gonna need some food very soon, so we gotta get back up. There is gonna be no food down here unless we find the appropriate crate. Which there might not even exist. But yeah, we need to terraform ASAP. Over here. Alright, we need oxygen to get back up. And then we're gonna need our food. And we're gonna bring our food back down this time. We're gonna explore down here. This is our new norm. We don't need that. We don't... Well, it doesn't really even matter what we keep on us at this point. What else can we build? Torch? No, it doesn't matter. Backpack, we need that. Titanium and magnesium and silicon. Alright, we need titanium and magnesium. Alright, there's going to be titanium near here. Alright, we're going to get more oxygen. Titanium's right there, literally. Literally. Alright, we're doing this. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do you got? Anything else to build? No. What about Q? That I think we were supposed to have upstairs. Maybe there was a second crate up there. We're totally drinking this. We're going to bring this with, and then... Shoot, is there not another cobalt near here? We totally need 2 oxygen on us. Alright, we're going to stand up a bunch of energy, a bunch of windmills, and then we're going back up. I think we're coming back down, though. We got to explore the other way. We explored this way, and we ran into death. We went through the cave, which I actually really liked. Maybe we should have stayed in the cave. Alright. We don't need you... you can go in there. We're going to build energy. Where'd you at? Where you at? Where'd you at? We built some up top. I don't know why that happens like this, but alright, we built 3 of those. Cool, get in there. Alright, we're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Alright, straight up the hill as fast as we can. We have not unlocked oxygen yet. I don't know if we need heat for that, maybe? We need the tier 2 oxygen tank ASAP. We also need food ASAP, because this is not going well. We're not grabbing anything. We gotta go fast. If we can get around using the oxygen, it would be great. Right over this hill. Right over this hill. Yep, 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 yep. Nope. Oh, there it is. We're not online. Alright, we're grabbing the rest of this stuff. Alright, I think there was a crate this way. If we can grab it, we will. If not, we're going to turn around. We're turning around before we get to 50%. Another crate? No. Alright, back. I don't know if we're going to make it. Alright, this might be the end of this playthrough. I don't have oxygen on us. Alright, we made it. Oh, dude, oxygen tank. Boom. We need cobalt. Alright, we don't have cobalt here. We don't have cobalt here. Did we already have that and I just missed it? Alright, we're going up. 2 cobalt. We have food. I should go eat food. Cobalt. Where are you up here? Dude, nothing up here? This is totally RNG because we did not have this last time. We had resources up here. Kind of crazy we have nothing this time. Alright, there's 1 cobalt there. We might as well eat some food because it doesn't fill it up, so it's not wasting it. Alright, we need 1 more cobalt for oxygen. Where is that cobalt? Cobalt. Nowhere. Dude. Where's cobalt? I sound crazy, but man, this is like what we're thinking about. Cobalt. Here it is. Alright, and this is a huge improvement. This is a 70% improvement. You don't ever get that again. Oh no, for 145. I guess the second one is 175. Shoot. Now this is not going to come as close this time, I think, because we built that shelter down there. We need to build a vegetube. We need some magnesium, which I feel like there was some nearby that we ignored. We need oxygen ASAP. Alright, over there is good. Tier 2 oxygen tank is good. Yeah, the hard part is we can't just sit and watch stuff here. So where's this stuff hitting? Over there? Can we build one of these? We can. Alright, we're going to build this here. Alright, that's good. Can we build it? We can. Alright, we're good here. Do we have room for storage here? No. We will as soon as we come out and find some iron. Alright, we gotta grab all that stuff. Alright, we're gonna build a crafter here. And then tier 2 oxygen. We need silicon and titanium. Okay. Titanium's here. I know I sound crazy, but like, we died last time because we didn't move quick enough. Like, something needs to change. Something needs to change this time. Silicon, get it. Go back, get oxygen. Alright, now we're at 170. Inventory full. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we got 200 now. Dang. Alright, we're good. We have storage. Cool. Maybe we bring water with us, and we probably need some oxygen. We need to go back and get food soon, though. Alright, we're going down here and grabbing this stuff, though. We have an oxygen, so let's grab stuff and things. Alright, where is this stuff and things? Alright, free resources is good, if you can grab them. Oh, dude, there are so many. Nice. Alright, we're full. We gotta get up. Probably should put the door on this side, but... Cool. What do we build? Vegetube? No. Because Do we have anything for vegetube? No. We can build some wind turbines, a heater. You know, last time we got that iridium right away. Yeah, let's get these tier 1 drills going. Okay. We need to go back and grab food, I think. Or it doesn't hurt to go grab some of that iron, or what am I saying? The, water, too. Dude, food is critical, critical. I need to explore so I know the best place to go. So we're bringing this food with us. We're going to bring one with us. Dude, we need vegetubes. Sure, we're done with this. We're bringing it with us. We're bringing it over here. I was checking if we're full, which we are. Okay, so we're mostly done with that thing. Doesn't hurt if we leave a couple windmills, wind turbines there. Alright, so we need a vegetube, which we need ice for, which is right over here, which we don't have room for. We'll put those in there. Put those in there. Alright, we need 2 ice to get these vegetubes going, because we need oxygen. I thought I had oxygen going, but oh, down, I did. I built some down below. We totally built it down below. We need more ice. I also want more cobalt for more oxygen. I knew the cobalt was over here, but not the ice. Shoot. And titanium. Nothing exciting. More ice. Nice. Dude, whoa. That is dropped aluminum. Last time we had a bunch of aluminum start, and I think there's some in that, but we're... Alright, that's fine. Let's put our food in there. I'll put our plant in there, I mean. What do we need for a vegetube? Oh, we need iron, ice, and magnesium. What do we have in here? Nothing. Cobalt? Good. We need iron, ice, and magnesium. We're also going to go grab this aluminum, though, which I think is just freestanding, but it's... Yeah, it is. Ooh, tier 2 backpack. That probably involves iron, so we need a bunch of iron. Is there another meteor shower right now? We have oxygen. I was just trying to check, because I want to see how far we can go. Alright, this is good. Iron. I'm going to peek over this hill and see if we see any chests or anything. We don't. Alright, we need to go turn around. I don't think we can make it without using our oxygen, but we'll see. This is a brutal... now we know what to expect, but this is a brutal starting location for hardcore. This hill makes it very tough to go anywhere. I actually don't think we're going to make it. If we was on this side, I would do it, but like I would have been black by the time I had to go here and turn around. And I want to use this as a learning opportunity, not a death opportunity, so... Like, I have zero confidence in us not dying here, just FYI. So we're going to die, 100%. Like, we're almost out of food. Like, that's how confident I am that we're going to die. We also found, like, a blueprint right away, which was nice. Not this time. Alright, so the thing we need is this, which we need 1,200 ppq oxygen to make food, and that's just for one thing. Alright, so we got to get out of here. I don't know where to go. Let's make as much oxygen as we can, and we got to go. We could maybe hope to go raid some chests in here. Let's do that, actually. We're going to raid some chests in there and hope for food. We're not going to go too much further, though. So this is all oxygen. We're going to make a little more water. Actually, we have some water, so let's just put that in there. The aluminum, water. All right, we got a lot. All right, we're going into this tunnel just to see what we get. We're not going for anything except for food at the moment. Basic materials we don't need. I might grab 1 or 2 aluminum. One I think is fine because we don't have a lot of storage space yet. Tier 3 backpack I think unlocks pretty quick, but we also had heat last time, which we don't have this time. We need an iridium. We actually had 2 iridium last time, so we had 2 heat. So I think the chests are in the same place, but what's in them is different. What's in this one? Nothing that we necessarily need. Let's just drink that and go back. We're going to probably need oxygen to get back. Seems to be going really slow at the end, but I could just be crazy. I totally need to just build a complex in there. Alright, we're not making it. Next time we're coming back with a complex for oxygen. And we're going to build it in there just for when we come foraying into this cave. I really need to work on that. We don't have the oxygen to really explore unless we have the ability to build a shelter. Alright, what were we going to do here? We need more oxygen. How do we build that? We need ice and magnesium. So we need ice and magnesium. At a minimum, we need magnesium. Oh, dude, we're full. Crap, 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 crap. I thought we emptied. My bad, my bad, my bad. Alright, let's just put everything in there. Oh, dude. Alright, let's get back up. Alright, we're going to build 2 more vegetubes up here. And hope the power doesn't shut off. Alright, vegetube. What are we missing? Iron? Do we have iron? We do. Alright, we're going to take this out and build it in the right spot. Oh dude, this goes there. And this goes here. Alright, what else can we build? Do we have anything else unlocked? Torch, if we grab magnesium, which we don't have. Shoot. What else do we have? Do we have tier 2 backpack? Oh no, we don't. Iron. I must have missed that unlocking in my panic. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Nice. None of this other stuff does us any good. Oh, we have magnesium, but we need 2 magnesium? What do we need? I don't know. What do we have for iron? 1. We'll build another drill wherever you guys are. Are we out of food? Not quite. That's our last food though. Cool. So we need food ASAP. Do we have any iron? No. Titanium, silicon. Alright, this is going to get us a structure if we find 3 iron. We're going back in here because there's like 3 chests in here. We're gonna pilfer them all. At a minimum, we can destroy the chest we just cleared. If that actually is aluminum. I saw that last time and it was not. But I was mistaken. Alright, we need 3 iron A, S, A, P. No, we're not killing ourselves. Is that iron? Yes. Okay. So we have what we need to build a shelter. We're going to build it back where we thought we were going to build our permanent base. Right over here in this little plateau. And then we're going to explore the rest of this cave. Okay. Alright, we are out of food. We are out of food, folks. Alright, we are at mission critical. Nothing else matters right now. Food. No food. Crap. Alright, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. There is one more chest that way that we can reach, probably with oxygen. But yeah, nothing else matters until we find food. We're gonna build a crafter if we have silicon. Dude, no, I want silicon. Where are you, silicon? There we go. Yeah, we're dead without food. This is no joke. Like, I don't understand how we get food. Like, the food survival on hardcore is crazy. Alright, we're on time constraint. I don't know if that really matters. Let's put all this in here. Oxygen, oxygen. We're just going to drink a water and then go. Alright, there's one more chest this way. We need food, though. Like, if we don't find food, it's impossible. This is where I'm struggling with the hardcore playthrough. Like, RNG. Like, we need food. I don't think it's possible. Like, even with the heat, you can get the tier 2 Vegetube. But, like, we didn't get, Iridium this time. Like, I feel like we got really lucky last time to get 2 Iridium. Early, you know what I mean? Alright, speaking of 2 Iridium. Alright, we're going back. Actually, we're going to burn 1 oxygen either way, so let's grab some of this stuff. Four more things. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, we did get a blueprint microchip, which could help. I have 2 more things to grab. Sure. And sure. Alright, we're going back. Alright, note we did not get more food, though. Like, so this cave is basically dead to us. There is one more chest that direction. Do we think that that large, like, cargo ship could have food? Maybe. It does have a lot of stuff in it. Maybe it does. I think we need to go for it. You know, originally I wasn't going to, but now I think we need to. Mining speed, who cares? Can we make it real quick? Do we have it? It might, maybe it'll help us unlock something sooner. I don't know. We gotta go, though. Alright, I think we're ready to go. We have nothing else to do. Let's fill this up. What do we need? Oh, can we make a heater? Yes. Are we gonna die from... Wait, what else do we need? Silicon. Do we have silicon? No. Right. No, that's not silicon. There we go. Tier 1 solar panel. What does that take? Do we have it? Alright, we're gonna build it because we need power. And then can we still make this? No. Now we need another silicon. Right there. Good, nice. Alright, but we need food. Like, I'm panicking. Not really, but like, how about I'm sensing urgency. I'm projecting urgency. Alright, none of this stuff really matters. Alright, we're going to do a little more power. Do we have this? No. Alright, we're going to do 2 more of these. Actually, we need to make a structure. We can build 1 more of these, and then we need to find a silicon along the way, and we can make a structure when we get out. Alright, so it's our goal to find a structure and get out of here. Alright, we're bringing that. We might want 1 of those. Do we need other oxygen? Maybe. Alright, we're going to make 1 more oxygen and then go. I know that there's a chest up there, and I know where the ship is. We just need to get there with time now to explore it. Before we were kind of being cautious. But when you're about to starve, caution really means nothing. Like last time, I literally left the ship when I knew I was going to starve. But that's because I was like, had somehow convinced myself, like, well, there's no way they'll let you die. Like, food is too hard to get, you know? Alright, somewhere up here there was a chest. Let's find it. I don't remember exactly where. Maybe we'll see when we get up here. Was there a chest? I swear there was a chest along this way. Alright, I don't know exactly where it was, but we're gonna... I guess we'll go as far as we can. I wanted to get to the chest before I did that, but maybe there isn't a chest. There is a ship over here, though. Alright, there's some iron here to farm, so let's just do that. Dude, I don't have silicon! Oh no! Oh, I have oxygen, though. Jeez. Then let's just move this along. We're gonna go to the ship. There's a ship this way. Let's go. We don't have time. I thought we were going to find a chest there. Maybe there is, but the sand was hiding it. I don't know. There is, I think, a chest right up here as well outside, but I'm not sure. I also think there might be a chest outside, like right over there. Nice. We're going to check that, and we're going to check this. Is there food? No. Alright, so we got to go quick. What's the verdict? Do we... Oh, we still need silicon. Shoot. No. Dude, where's silicon? Where's silicon? There. Alright, this is 100% going towards the ship. I am going to go over there, though. We're going to check that external chest real quick. Real quick, we saw it over here. We're going to go real quick. We have water, right? And 1 oxygen, okay. It's going to take a long time in a save to get to the point we get food. And then we're going to let our guard down and then probably die anyway. Holy crap. Do I have silicon? No. I need silicon on the way back if I can get it. Only to get the microchip. I want to see what we get. Will it save our life? Probably not. We need food. So food's the only thing that's going to save our life. Heaters would be good, but we need food first. Tier 1 agility boots. Silicon. Let's dump it all in. We're going to drink a water and bring a water and an oxygen, and then we're going into the ship here. We need to find food or we're dead. Can I make a torch real quick? I have a little food. I have a little food. We got here earlier than usual. Earlier than last time. I need a silicon, though, and an iron. Right here, they're both. And you might not need to panic, but like I do think that every second matters because of the lack of food. What was I gonna make? Agility boots? Oh, we don't have any of that. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna move on. The torch would be nice, but do we have Silicon and 2 magnesium, not even close. Alright, we're going in without the torch. Can we find it? Can we find it real quick? Real quick, real quick. The torch might be handy on the inside. We're running out of time, we're running out of time. Alright, we got enough for the torch. We're gonna get it, we're gonna go. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, where did I come from? Okay. We're going in. Alright, where is this? Nothing in there, okay. Pretty sure there's a chest in here. Or no, what is in here? These heaters? Alright, those heaters are cool, but without food they don't matter. We can get through here? No, we gotta go up. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna go across. What's in here? Do we have food? Food, 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 food. Nothing. Oh no, we do have food. We're gonna drink. Alright, now we've got time. Alright, we got fabric. Alright, let's go. We're gonna bring some of this stuff back. Alright, we gained ourselves some time with that. So let's get out of here with our oxygen. Okay, go, 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 go. Alright, what blueprints do we have? Tier 2 mining speed, whatever. Tier 2 agility boosts. But agility boosts require fabric, which we don't have. Alright, do that. And then grab this. And then we're going to build one more of these. Alright, any chance there was fabric in here and we just didn't clear it? No. We definitely didn't clear it, though. Do we have silicon? No. 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 Yes. We're going to build a heater. Alright, things got to go quickly. This needs heat needs to get to that, and then we'll get somewhere. Do we grab more silicon? We do need that heat to hit, and we do have a bunch of... What's it called? Iridium. Oh, dude, what? Alright, I don't know what's going on with that. We're going to go over here and grab these ones, though. Is there another chest? I feel like there was a chest around the back. Let's at least take a peek. We have time, we have time. We have 50%, 50%, 50%. Alright, no, 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 okay. Alright, we're going back, we're going back, we're going back. Alright, we're getting up there, we're getting up there, we're getting up there. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Alright, what were we trying to build? We're not building that. We're not building that, we're not building that, we're not building that. Oh, more heaters, I think. We need iron. And then one of those, so... Do we have more? We do. Alright, we might hit energy here, no? Cool. How do we build that? Do we have silicon? No. I did forget we built one of those, which has way more power than your other things. If we get more silicon, we can build more power. If we can get that heat going, that's going to be huge. Huge. Tier 2 Vegetube. Go! We need more food out of this crate, though, for sure. What are we building? We're building one of these out here. Done. Alright, so what do we have on us? We need more oxygen, for sure. That helps. We're going to bring a water in, too. But we have so much plant stuff. Okay. We need vegetubes going, for sure. Alright, we're going up. Okay, that isn't going to help us. So this is scary, because I don't know if we can get back up. Oh, do we have a locker? That's dumb. That's dumb. That's actually useful stuff. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab all that. Alright, we're full now, but how do I get back up now is the question. Oh, dude, what? Oh no, what am I doing? Alright, there's a bunch of stuff that we can build here. If we can just get out of here. Alright. Alright, we have a bunch of power now. Heat's gotta go. Sure, let's put this on. Alright, I don't care. Put this all over here. What do we build? Nothing? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Alright, we're gonna drink that water. Alright, so we're going back in. Oh, dude, this thing right here. Yeah, once again, spacesuits, they don't matter. Alright, we're going out with this stuff. So we don't need rods yet for anything. Dumb. Let's get back in. Yeah, I feel like we found this a little earlier, but just because we're a little bit more willing to travel. Oh no, come on. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up. Okay. What's back here? Anything? 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 No. Okay. Oh, we got a blueprint microchip. And do we get more food? No. We have another fabric. Do we have more fabric here, though, to get more agility boots? Agility boots equals speed. Do we have oxygen? We might burn one of those oxygen just to do something. Alright, we can definitely dismantle that, but do we want to? Alright, that's nothing. Okay, those we can't dismantle. I think that might be mostly what's good here. We might want to dismantle some of those other things, but let's see what we can build now. I think we can get tier 2, tier 1 agility boots. Okay, what do we get for tier 1 agility boots? Aluminum. Do I have another aluminum? Yes. I think this means that we get rid of this and put those on. What do we have here? Let's do it. Compass is nice. Oh, dude, recycling machine would be huge, actually. Oh, dude, tier 3 backpack. What do we need? What do we need? Aluminum, aluminum, titanium, silicon. Aluminum, aluminum, titanium, silicon. Bam. Alright, done. What else do we need? We don't have any other... We need a recycle machine to get more heat. Where are we on that? Heat's actually almost here for a tier 2 vegetube. Alright, that will get us more oxygen, which will get us to this sooner. But we're almost out of food. There's no food left here. Alright, anything else we can loot here? That's empty. Oh, darn. Do we have oxygen? We do. We didn't actually empty our storage, but whatever. Alright, so this is done. Okay, we're done there. This was just that. Tier 2 vegetube, nice. We did that, right? Yep. Alright, anything else here? No. Anything else here? We're stuck. We're stuck, we're stuck, we're stuck. Okay, okay. Anything else in here? No. Indoor ladder. Okay, okay, okay. Nothing else there, nothing else there. Tier 2 drill. Let's go see what we can build. Anything in this? No, anything? Can we get over there? Oh, okay, what's up here? Ooh, nice. What's in there? Food, nice. I don't know if we need that yet. We want that. Alright, that's all good. Anything else in here? Alright, so there's some stuff in there that we might want. We don't have food though. Dude, we're in trouble. We don't... Oh no, we did just get food. Nice, 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 nice. We have one more food. Alright, that gives us a little bit of time. We have 2 more heaters now. What are we on power? I don't know. Can we build some of these? Alright, so this is obviously where we're doing most of our stuff right now. Can I get over here? No. Alright, we're gonna put that right there. Alright, put all that in there. Alright, so we are setting up shop over here. Both my kids are still making noise. Not that they're making noise, but you know what I mean. They're both awake still. Alright, so we need that for food. Any flowers and food and seeds we're putting over here. Not the water. Okay, we need the tier 2 vegetube though, so let's get that going. Alright, where's this tier 2 vegetube? We need ice. We need double ice. Or what, 4 ice. Whatever we need. I don't know. There's some over there. Dude, we need food. I don't know if we're going to be able to grow food, though. Like, we need multiple food things. And we don't have even the good food yet. Just eggplants. But that's our only goal. Your main goal, when you start, is to get food. If you can't eat, you die. This game is just brutal when it comes to that. Tier 2 vegetube, go. What's the best thing over here? 200%? 200, 200, 200. Okay, they're all 200. Oh, there's some 150s too, but... we need a magnesium. Anywhere? Anywhere? No. Yeah, we need water, I know. Get that. That. Get that. Okay. 200. Okay, we're gonna drink water now, I guess. Alright. This is gonna be all the garbage that we can't do anything with. We get a recycler who might be able to do something with that, though, so let's wait. That we can't do anything with. That's just dumb. That we can't do anything with. Alright, garbage, garbage, garbage. Alright. Our food we can actually eat now. Let's make some oxygen. Any other oxygen we can make? Yes. Alright, we want oxygen. We might need to explore a little bit more and find some more food. Sure, titanium. No, this was gonna go over here. Food and seeds. I don't know what's going on here. Where's about T2 drill? Another titanium. Let's get that going. Tier 2 drill, go. What about power? Iron, silicon, titanium. Do we even have that? Alright, I need silicon, or I need iron and titanium. come on, come on, come on. We have no food. Keep in mind, we have no food. Like, we need to find food. I don't think we can grow food in the amount of time required. It's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. So we need RNG. We need to find a crate, and we need it to have food in it. So far, we've only found one food in, what, 4 crates? 5 crates? Well, no, there's more, even more in there. Like, 6 crates, 7 crates. We probably need more oxygen. What am I trying to make? Oh yeah, I was going to make the power thing. How's our power? Power is fine. Okay, okay, okay. No titanium. What's the item recycle? We don't have 3 nuggets, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, we want water. Another tier 2 drill. Oh, dude, I thought I grabbed 2 titanium. I guess not. Okay, how's this stuff coming? Where? Oh, did I destroy that screen? I did. This one right here. I need an iron. Do I have an iron? No. We'll put that in there, and then we'll put that in there. I don't care. We'll grab that, and then we're gonna build this screen. Where are we at? Long way. We have a long way to go till we can even start thinking about growing food. So, that said, do we have another veg tube? Can we make another veg tube? No. Alright, we need to dump this. Or maybe we bring that and that and that, and then we need to find iron along the way, and then we need to start searching for more chests. And we need to pick up 3 iron along the way so that we can build an enclosure at some point. Alright, that was easy. Alright, we can build an enclosure wherever we want. Alright, we need chests. We need chests. Doesn't matter. We need food. The only place to find food is scavenging. I saw blue over there, but I think it's probably cobalt. Tier 2 heater could totally help, but we're not anywhere nearby. Alright, we need to build this. Tier 2 heater, is that... Oh, still just iridium. We would need an item cycler to get that going. Alright, so now... we need all the things. We need 3 iron. And then we're good. This is very downhill here. A chest would be good too. Oh, a satellite, that's cool. It's kind of like a chest. There could be food in there. We need another iron though. Dude, what? We need iron. Is this iron? No, it's not iron. Dude, we need iron. Alright, we're totally gonna burn an oxygen here. Where's the iron? Like, this is a joke. Okay. 100% we're burning iron. We're gonna go build this by the satellite. We have oxygen, right? Yes. But yeah, we need to find food. This is what we should have been doing last time. Like, some stuff is building. Okay. Alright, put this somewhere. Alright, what's in here? Alright, one more food. And another microchip. We're gonna build this. Tier 3 mining speed, screw you. Craft station, sure. What about mining speed? Do we have it? We don't have aluminum on us. Okay, what do we need? We have enough to build. No, we need 1 titanium to build another structure, but we got to keep exploring. Alright, 3 iron, and we have a silicon, yes. Alright, we need to keep going until we find food. We could find a big ship, that would be good too, over there. What is that? Promising. Nice. This might be our salvation. We might find a bunch of food in here. We need something that can sustain us until we get to producing food. This could be the answer. I guess we'll find out. Alright, we are going to burn our last oxygen for this. Or are we? Yeah, we are. Because I don't think the door's here, so... Alright, what do we have here? Let's just grab it, and then we're going to go around the other side. Oh. Nothing we need, actually. A better seed, though. That is gonna more than likely help us survive if we... over the other seed that we have. Alright, we gotta find the door for this. And then we're gonna build our entrance there, and then we gotta start exploring it ASAP. More than likely we'll find food inside and other stuff. Dude, where is the door? I don't remember this one at all. Okay. Alright, this is the entrance. Where can we build it? Can we build it on this thing? Or near this thing? Sure. Is this like one of the ones near our starting location? Do we like wrap around? Okay. Alright, dump it all in. Maybe keep a water. 2 waters. Alright, we know where the starting seeds are. They don't really help us until we go further. I think there's actually... Dude, this is totally like... I think our starting location is over there. Our original starting location. Some of these I think actually are clickable. And we didn't know it early on. And then we came back later and checked it. Maybe these things? These engine thingies? Not these, but the ones over there. We're going to check them all. But I think these might be clickable. No? Alright, never mind. Alright, we're going to go on the big one. I swear I came back to here later at some point and was like, oh my gosh, this had blah 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 in it the whole time. Alright, so we don't have oxygen. We should maybe... Do we have a silicon and an iron? No. We should maybe make some more oxygen before we go in here. We need iron and a couple of these. Iron and cobalt. We're going to bring 2 in. Let's grab one more cobalt. Cobalt! Dude, seriously? Alright, any other cobalt near here? Right there. We're going to grab that one. Do we have time? I don't think so. At least one of these is totally lootable, though. 100% one of these is lootable. I don't know which one. And this is where we are. I guarantee our original starting location is over there. And which one of these is lootable, I'm not sure. We can't get hit by a meteor, by the way, right now. We'll be screwed. Oh, wait, is there a chest? We're totally grabbing that. Alright, that might have loot in it. Or food in it. Alright, it has food, which is good. Has way better food, or... way better seed options, by the way. Alright, can we get back? Can we get back? Can we get back? Where is it? Dude, this might be tough. I don't think it'll be tough, but it might be close. Alright, we're down to 50% food, but we just found food, so that's good. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, Alright, this is all going in. Let's make some more oxygen. Alright, what's going on here? A lot of stuff. We're gonna put basic mats here, which we don't have any more of. We'll put good mats here. Non-mats are gonna go here. So like seeds. Something just came in to kill us. Advanced mats, basic mats over here. Water is not, that is a basic mat, Alright, alright. We're organizing. It's gonna make us more efficient in a little bit. Alright, we need food soon. We actually can eat this one now. Okay. This is gonna go here. We're gonna bring 1 water with and 2 oxygen. Cool. We're going into this ship now. Alright, so there is something here, but it might just be like a blueprint or something. I feel like there's something on one of these. I do remember this ship. I feel like there's a blueprint or something hanging out up here. Alright, blueprints aren't going to help us right now though, so let's go into the ship. Alright, yeah, let's go down. Time is of the essence. So this is a blueprint. Okay, so this is good. Being thorough is good, but also not dying is good. If you follow what I'm saying. Okay, this is just clothes. We're gonna ignore the clothes right now. More food is very good. Holy iron. Did you see that? Wow. That is very good. Which way is out? Yeah. Oh no. Do I have any magnesium? We're just gonna ask because this will extend this. Okay. And then we're gonna build storage here. Alright. This might be our new base now. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna build this right here. Oh, living corner. That's cool. Alright, so this is going here. It doesn't really help us right now. We could make a more heater. We need. Let's wait. Let's save up for the big one. The food is going here. Yeah, I guess these things can go somewhere else. I want food to go there. These like can go here. Oh, that I think is the most useful food that we found. Alright, how far away are we from that? Food grower, 12 PT. So we're like a quarter of the way there, a third of the way there. Alright, alright, alright. We don't need to bring the water with us. We're going to drink it soon. Alright, we do have more food, so let's go back. We have double oxygen. I swear we found something in this last time, but doesn't really matter. Okay, so this is the way we went to find the food, or the iron. Yeah, we're going to leave that there. That's not super important right now. Another one of these would be nice, though. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. So that's good. So we're going to go this way. Okay. Food first and foremost. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. We're probably going to have to breathe here. Oh, dude, we need more of that for sure. Alright, we're going back. Alright, tier 2 heater, what do we need? Aluminum and silicon. Oh, we don't have silicon. We have tons of aluminum, though. Let's clear this out, too. What do we get? We don't. That's very early to get that. We need silicon out here. Any other silicon? Gotta watch our oxygen. Yeah, this is tough. Like, we're not out of the woods yet. Like, we've survived longer than last time, but we're far from out of the woods. Like, we need to get veggie or food growers going, like multiple of them. We need water machines going where I don't have to go get ice. Like, we're actually might be out of water. No, I have a water. Okay, so let's start building these. Alright, do these go outside? No. Alright. Alright, we need more power. We need a cobalt. Hopefully this is enough. Cool. Yeah, we need more cobalt. Let's go grab it. We need power. %, one of these things contains like inventory. I don't know which one. One of them does though, without a doubt. I remember this wreckage, and I was kind of shocked. I want to say it was those stupid, like, I don't know. Maybe it's that one because it's weird. I don't know. Kind of like a satellite where you could just click on it. It totally had inventory. I don't know which one. Dude, I thought I picked up like 3 cobalt. I was like, oh, I've got maybe enough for 2. I literally picked up 1 cobalt. I guess I was not paying attention to what I was doing. Okay. Let's get back. Okay. What do we need to make another one of these? We have iridium and aluminum. Oh, dude, we can maybe make another one. Let's see if this kills us. What do we need for the power screen? Another silicon, which dude, I just picked up a ton of silicon, but I guess we used it. Wow. Alright, let's do this real quick so we know what to go after. We can eat our last food. You know, it's sad and scary. That goes in there for sure. Oh no, we have one more food on us. Cool, 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 cool. Power screen. Yeah. We have 10 available. The tier 2 heater does not take that much, so we can totally build another one. We need another silicon. Let's start expanding this way. Alright, we need another silicon. Okay. Water's getting low. We also need some ice. We need silicon and ice. We do have oxygen on us, just in case. Where's this silicon? Oh. From a meteor shower, nice. Do we have silicon? No. We need another silicon. Alright, at this point we 100% need to use the oxygen, so let's go and find silicon. Ooh, the communications antenna showed up. Oxygen, tier 3 oxygen, 100%. We need silicon. Alright. Oh, dude, is this from meteor shower? Dude, we need it, or no. Really? Dude, that is from the meteor shower for sure. We need to go back and grab that. It's just all sitting there. Dude, we just had like 3 different unlocks. Unfortunately, one of them was not the Vegetube, but... okay, we didn't pick everything up. That's fine. Well, it's fine because we got it, but... Okay, what's the power like now? Alright, we still have room for more. But, what did we... Alright, we have more water, we have more oxygen. Seeds are over here. We need to make a little more... Oh, tier 3 oxygen. We do have a titanium? No, we need to get titanium. Shoot. Let's actually fill this up. We'll fill this up. Whatever, we're going to fill it up. And then we're bringing oxygen. But we're going to go grab this meteorite loot if it's still there. It was all just sitting there for the grabbing. We 100% need titanium, but that loot, if it's still there, is huge just because it's time-wise, it's the easiest thing to pick up. Oh, dude, where was it? Is it gone? I think it's gone. Unless it was on the other side of this rock, or right over here. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, I think that was it. This stuff might be as well. Okay, let's head back. Right there. We do have oxygen. We may not make it. Alright, I think going around the left will be easier. I think we can actually make it. It's just not worth it though. Like, death here is just permanent. Okay, what do we want to make? Tier 3 backpack. We have tier 2, right? No, we have tier 3. Oh, tier 3 oxygen. Alright, 280. Dude, that's a huge leap. Alright. Tier 2 agility would be nice. So we found... we did. Running faster is super important for survival, and we found 2 of those, so... we're gonna do that, because speed is good. Speed is very good, in fact. Alright, what else do we need? Alright. Can we get this on top? Alright, can you get on top? What is going on? Do we have this? Alright, that's cool. Alright, that's going on top. Oh, shoot, forgot about that. Let's see what it did before we remove it, because we might be able to remedy it quickly. If not, then we're gonna... oh, dude, that's crap ton. Can we make any of these? We can, but we're gonna remove this for now. We are gonna make more of these, though, because we can. How are we on oxygen? We don't have any. We need to get oxygen ASAP. What upgrades are we missing? Do we have a mining one? We do. We need 2 now. Do we have super ally in here somewhere? We have 1. Okay. And what about 3? We don't have a super ally, I'm pretty sure. Crikey. Alright, this is our last food. Where are we on that, by the way? We're well short. We're like not even halfway there. Alright, we need to go exploring more. I definitely need more oxygen before I can explore. Let's go grab some more cobalt. But yeah, we're getting short on cobalt. This is scary. We have more oxygen though, so that's good. I forgot about that. I have no idea what just happened there. We walked up an invisible ramp. Alright, we have a bunch of cobalt right here. That's good. We really don't need anything other than cobalt. Forgot what's up there, but as you can see, there's some big thing over there. Alright, we gotta get inside and start getting food. There is something over there, too. Alright, I'm trying to remember the layout of this land. It's been a hot minute. We have a bunch of cobalt. Alright, even though the communication stuff is cool, it doesn't help us survive. Neither does running out of oxygen. We're getting close. I know we have 280 now, which is nice, but... Alright, so we're going to make a few of these. Okay, those are going in there. Sure. This is going to be all iron. Ooh, can we make some of those? Magnesium. Okay, let's make those instead. We need iron too. No, we get iron from that. Okay. Alright, this is going to help our power significantly. Alright, we need the magnesium and an aluminum, which we're good on. Alright, now we have plenty of power for our current needs. There's always an asterisk, right? Like, we have plenty of power for our current needs. Alright, we need to get this on top. Alright, that's fine. I need iron. I also need some water. We need food more than anything, though. We're not gonna make it unless we can get going. Anything we can do to speed that along right now? Was that based off heat, or is that based off of oxygen? Shoot, it's oxygen. We totally can do something about that. We need to do something about that. We have this tier 2 vegetable we haven't done anything about. Oh, we we need some silicon. Shoot, we need silicon. There's one silicon. We also need ice, though. Alright, here's 3 silicon. Ice is still good, though. Alright, we 100% do not need to get hit by a meteor. Just so you know, that's very bad. We don't have any food to heal ourselves. It's not the worst like, without food. Like, when you don't have food, like, you're gonna die. And when it's on hardcore... that's very bad. Alright, we need to build a tier 2 veg tube. Alright, we're gonna put those back here. Iron and... we need 2 more ice, which I think we have. No, just 1. Crap. Okay. 200, 200... oh, 300. Nice. Alright, those are going in there. Oh, it's so slow, the delay. Alright, that's got to get in there. Yeah, the message screen we should get. We just need ice. Sounds easy enough, but it's not. There's some ice. Oh, dude, that's not ice. That's not ice either. Dude, it looked white. Oh, crikey. We need ice. 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 Ice, baby. Alright, any ice up here? We gotta turn around if not. Alright, we gotta turn around. Do we need ice? Ice! So the problem with sticking in one area is you eventually just run out of everything because you're trying to get close stuff. And then pretty soon you get all the close stuff and there's nothing close left. Alright, there is more ice that way, but we don't have time to get it. Oh, dude, is this really ice right here? That we missed? I guess so. Alright, we're gonna make another veg tube, is what we were trying to make. And we need 1 more of these, which is 200, which I think is those. Alright, bam. And then all this stuff can go bye-bye. Actually, can we make a tier 2 drill? Yeah, iron. Alright, thank you. All that can go in there. Do we have more ice? No, we have water though, that's good. Yeah, we're in desperation mode at the moment though. Like, we 100% need to find food. Or we're dead. Or we're dead. Like, there's no joke. Like, that's the annoying thing. Like, if we don't go into the spaceship and find food, we're dead. Like, there's no 2 ways about it. We need food ASAP. Did we clear that way? Oh, I think we did. We went all the way to the end. Oh, we didn't go right. That's just seeds, 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 seeds. Dude, those are huge if we can actually build a food processor. But yeah, we're dead. We need real food, real fast. Alright, that's that way. Let's go this way. Alright, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. That you need tier 2 to deconstruct. Alright, I need to find storage. There might be a vault here or whatever, thing. Alright, we need food in one of these or we're done. Dude, that is such crap. I think we're done. Like, we need food. Okay. We're gonna take the blueprint, but it doesn't help us without food. Food. Whew, thank you. But that's still not great. Alright, we gotta come back and grab all the stuff. Like, there's too much. Beans, that's actually the best recipe you can grab early. Oh, dude. Boom. Okay. Alright, this requires one. Alright, that's the only food we currently have. Alright, we're going back. Lerma seed. Anything else here? Alright, we can maybe explore more, but... yeah, we're gonna drop that. We'll come back for it. We want this. Tier 2 exoskeleton may be good, maybe not. Alright, we need to figure out where we're going. Alright, we 100% need food. We need hydration. Most importantly, we need food growers as soon as possible. We have one more food, right? Oh no, we ate it. Where is this at? Where is this at? How close are we to food growers? We're getting closer. We're not there, though. Oh, crap. Area lamp, who cares? Big living compartment. Actually, we do care about that a little bit. Where are seeds? Back here? Okay, we have seeds. We have beans, right? How do we make this? We need titanium, iron, and aluminum. Do we not have titanium anywhere? No, we don't. Alright, we're bringing water with us. We need titanium. There's titanium close, right? Yes, a lot of it. What were we making? We have that, we have that. We have everything. Oh no, we need this. We need this maybe. What were we trying to build? Another one of these. Okay. Alright, fabric's going in here. Okay. Dude, we're getting close, but I don't think it's fast enough. We need ice. We actually do need water soon. I guess not that soon. Most important, we need food. We need to go back and find food. If we find at least one more food, we might be okay. We need at least one more food. Otherwise, I think we die. Alright, this way was nothing, right? There was nothing in there. Alright, what's this way? Alright, this was this, right? That's that. Alright, we're done there. Alright, we need food. Food. Like, let's just find a whole cache of food, not just seeds. Food. Alright, is this it right here? Crap. Okay, then we're gonna go up. We have not cleared this out. No, we did clear this out. There's nothing here. Oh, we got a rocket engine. I forgot about those. Alright, we have oxygen. Alright, there's nothing else here. Shoot, we need to get that ASAP. As soon as it's available, we have to make it and grow it and hope for the best. We have no food and no way of getting it. We have to maybe go explore the area and find a chest. Like, that's our only choice. I'm pretty sure we explored everything here. Like, everything of worth, anyway. Dude, how close are we? What were we short on that? Silicon and... do we have silicon? Alright, what is it? Silicon and aluminum. We have aluminum. fine. Let's mine faster. Maybe it'll help us. I don't know. How close are we? Dude, 12. Alright, we're putting everything in there, and then we have an oxygen and a water. That's all we really need. We maybe need a second oxygen, because we just need to find food. Alright, this is it. We need to find food. We just need to explore. We've kind of gone this way. I don't know. Let's go this way and see if there's anything this way. We need to be here as soon as that unlocks, though, to give ourselves the best chance. If we can find one more food, I think we're okay. Sometimes they're in this ship, but I think we already looked. We found one chest in the ship. And then I feel like that means it's going to be unlikely. That doesn't really matter at the moment. They're running by, though, so that helps, I guess. We need a blue chest, or I think there is, somewhere around here, there is one of those, we have 2 oxygen, okay. There is one of those staircases, or there's one of those ladders into a hidden base. Right here. I remember. Okay. Food. Yes! 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 Our ship crashed on this planet for no reason. Many of us died on pond impact. Some died on the surface. I'm the only one left. I have tried to survive, but the land is too hostile. My health is deteriorating. I'm going outside one last time to try to find some water. Ickless. Okay, dude, that was one I wanted to take. I want to take that. Dude, this is huge. Huge. Oh, we can destroy that one. Okay. Can we build one of these here? No. Oh, we can. Shredder. Mapping, but that doesn't matter without the GPS, which we actually already have, but we don't have something better than that. Alright, we're going up, and we're going back. We have, I think, enough to make it, and we don't have water, though. Something's over there. I think the super alloy. Oh, dude, there's so much stuff here to come collect. I do need to drop one of these. We're going to drop an iron, which sounds sacrilegious, but... As soon as that food grower is available, we need to make like 10 of them. As many as we can make, that's what we need to do. Without a doubt. Can we make this compartment thing yet? We're missing a titanium. We're gonna get 1 titanium and just build it. Oh, I don't have it. Shoot. Oh, dude, we're almost out of oxygen. Alright. Okay, we are gonna go grab 1 titanium, and then we're gonna expand this so we have room to build. Thank you. And then we're going like this. And we're popping it on the end right here. Thank you. I don't care if it looks bad for now. Alright, we gotta be close. We gotta be close. Yes, we're there. Okay, 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 okay. This is what we're doing. Let's do it. Alright, food grower. What is it? Aluminum, iron, and water. Ooh, we don't have very much water. We have aluminum, though. And we have iron. Alright, 2 food growers coming up. Oh, dude, what are we over? Not much. Let's get rid of one of these. No, let's get rid of one of these. Dude, we're still over? Alright, we gotta get rid of another one of these. Alright, and then the important thing is we need to get beans in there. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. Get out of here. We need beans in there, ASAP. Alright, and then we need more power. We did pick up a bunch of... We did. Alright, this is huge for power. Okay, more power. We need another aluminum. Oh, dude, we need power. I didn't realize food growers were so huge. How much extra room do we have? 41, and food growers take... Wow. Okay. We need one more food grower there, so we need the ice. We need food. We need food or we're gonna die. We do have another food, which is good, but... We need water. That's not good. Alright, we're making one water. Oh, why do I think we need ice for this? I don't know. Let's put in... What was the next best one? I'm pretty sure it's this. That's 40. I think the other one's 30 and then 20. Okay. Okay. What else do we need for this? Oh no, we can make another one. Alright, we're making more power. I don't care. We're putting as much power out as we can. Okay. Oh, dude, we're making it. We're hour 40 minutes in. We haven't died yet. This looks like we need that. How's our power? 41. Can we make one more food grower? We need iron and that. We can make another food grower. And, oh no, we need aluminum. Aluminum. Alright. Oh, dude, water. We do need to go grab a bunch more ice, so that's going to be coming up. I still think it's that. I think that's way better. Did we make a water thing yet? No. Where is that? Are we coming up on that? We just need a longer source of water. That's a ways off. 875, no. So we have to keep relying on ice. Okay, we don't currently have water. We do have one ice, so let's do it. Did this require that? No. Iron and, What is our power at? 22 in the tier 2 heater has plenty of leeway. Alright, we need to go find ice. I think there was a bunch over here. Dude, I can't believe we remembered that there was a stair, one of those. We don't need that at all. We should not waste our time on that. I can't believe we remembered where that ladder thing was. Yes, ice and water are super important right now. I know I'm focused on food at the moment. Do I have oxygen? I do. And I have water. Okay. I do think there's probably in that cave over there chests as well. Could be worthwhile. Alright, we are going to burn that oxygen. But we're getting a bunch of ice, so... I do think we're mostly done with this ship, but this is like where we've set up our camp, so... That's kind of cool. It's like part of the hatch blew off. I don't think I noticed that last time. I wonder if they added that detail. Alright, we're full. Yeah, we totally need to go over there to that base. Dude, I swear there's something up here that you can click on to loot that we found late. I don't know which one it was, but... Okay. Alright, do we still have food or are we out of food? I think we're out of food now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're out of food. So if this stuff doesn't hit, what are we at here? 48%. I think we're going to be okay. All right. We need that. Where are we on power? 17%. What did I remove? I removed some veggie tubes, so we need to remove those back. What does a veggie tube take? Oh, almost nothing. Okay. Let's put those over here. Where's all our iron? Oh, we're actually getting low on iron. Okay. We need iron and ice. Oh no, we got a bunch of iron. Silicon and titanium. Oh, no, we do have titanium right there. Magnesium, gosh. Alright, so this is fine. %. I'm not so sure about that. So slow. Oh, 400. Dude, we need the 400s in there. Holy crap. Forgot about those. Alright, 200, no. 400, yes. Okay. Not that. Alright, sort. 200, 150, 200. Okay, these are all the bad ones. Not bad ones, but those are the ones that are not as good. Sure. This is actually good stuff, obviously. This is the stuff. And then, sure. Okay, we need to get this to a good percentage. Alright, we do need to just build another one of those as well. Where are we in power? Not enough. So, what do we need for this? We need two... Well, we need at least an iron. 2 of those. Silicon, titanium, aluminum. We don't have any more aluminum, I don't believe. Okay. So, that's not happening. Okay, so do we have oxygen and water to leave? Dude, I don't know if this food's gonna get there. 58, 58, 54, 54, 50. Alright, we're gonna go 100%. We're gonna go explore this super alloy cave over here that we know about. I'm pretty sure most of these caves have chests in them. Alright, we need a iron, titanium, and silicon. Yeah, there is that chest there, but that only has seeds in it, which we have plenty of seeds. Alright, that just goes into the super alloy canyon, which is on the bottom of that one, like, sand waterfall that we said we didn't want to go into. But there are chests in there too. But this is the super alloy cave. Pretty sure there's chests in here. Let's go check it out. And we built a base in here last time. Alright, that is not promising. Alright, there might be other stuff in here. Alright, my son is crying. Oh no. He might be having a nightmare. I might have to go check on him. This is one of the warden gates, I think. I can't remember, though, if it ever opens. Food. Alright, we got more food. That's good. I don't know what else we want to grab out of this, to be honest. Maybe water. Nothing else is important at the moment. Alright, so that food might be just enough. Alright, I'm gonna go check on my son. I don't know. I think he just had a nightmare. Dude, am I back at the warden gate? Oh no. How do I get out? Alright, I do want to get out real quick before I go check on my son, just because I'm a little lost. Alright, is this the opening? I think that's the opening. We got a food, and that was, okay, we were right by it. We just missed it. Alright, we have oxygen, right? Yes, okay. He might actually fall right back asleep. If he goes to sleep before I get back to the base, I'm going to leave him. Better not to interrupt him, you know? Actually, we can just eat this food. Alright. Let's go back and check. We need to pick and eat that food as soon as we get it. Did we get any aluminum? Yeah, we didn't get aluminum. I do know where we can get aluminum. It's really far away. Aluminum is what we need for more power. Let's check this real quick. Did it have aluminum? No. Bio nugget, though. Probably way more important than the iron. We don't have a need for it at the moment, but long term. We do need more aluminum for more power, so we can get more food. Let's see how much we are short. Maybe we have to kill something we have. Another meteor shower. Alright, so how much free power do we have? 12? And what does this thing take? 19.5. So what can we kill to get 19.5? We need to kill 7. We could kill 2 tier 2 heaters. We could kill 1 tier 2 drill, actually. Alright, let's do the blueprint microchip real quick. Tier 2 torch. Yeah, we don't have it. Okay. Let's check on the food. Is this 100% yet? No. 76%. Dude, that's so slow. Like, we're in trouble with that. Like, we can't survive off that. I need more. Tier 3 drill. No, we don't have the power for it. We need aluminum. What other power options do we have? Does this not take aluminum? Obviously, it's just iron. Does this not take aluminum? Okay. We're going to make some of those. We need silicon. Alright, we're making a bunch of these until we get more iron. Did something drop right here? Oh, dude! We just had a meteor shower. Duh, I can totally go get more aluminum. Dude, this is crazy. It's dropping on our base. I thought it didn't drop on the base. I am very happy about this, though. We need to go get aluminum from these meteor showers. I need silicon, right there. Okay, let's start making some of these storage lockers. Alright, these are better storage lockers. Let's build one more, or 2 more. Alright, let's put everything in here. Let's grab everything out of here. And then we're going to build this right here. Wrong way. Doesn't really matter. You can access it either way, but it's more aesthetically pleasing if you face it the right way. This is going to be good stuff. No caps. And then that's going to be that. Good enough for now. That for sure. What are we on this food? We need food. 85%. Are we going to make it? I'm not sure. It's going to be close. Oh, crikey. High mats. So this is going to be stuff like that. It will be that as well. Okay. Alright, it's that as well. I guess food and ice and water is going to go in there as well. It's like being able to eat is pretty good. Yeah, what are all these messages we're seeing? We probably need to check that out here at some point. We don't necessarily care. 90%. Dude, it's going to be close. I don't know if we're going to make it through. Oh, this is sick. This is sick. Okay, we're done over here. I guess let's put this over here too. I don't know why I started on that wall. Okay. Okay, seeds. It's actually going to get all this stuff for now. High mats is still that. Iron / titanium. So titanium and iron. And this is going to be silicon / magnesium. And sure, I guess this is cobalt for now. I think the seeds is going to be very quickly filled. Oh, dude. Put the wrong thing in there. High mats. There you go. Iron, titanium. Dude, are you there yet? 96. Alright, we gotta grab this right away. Alright, where are we on power? Did we get to enough? We can make one more. Alright. Food grower, we need water, iron, and magnesium. Oh no, aluminum. We don't have aluminum. We gotta go find aluminum. That's just all there is to it. Like, food is the only thing we need to worry about for the near future. Do I have oxygen? I don't think I have oxygen. Oh, dude, and that's all we have for cobalt? What? I thought I made a bunch of oxygen. Holy crap. We're gonna be in trouble. Let's grab this food. I think we're almost done. Alright, we made it. We at least ate our first food on a hardcore playthrough. I'm just not sure if this is enough to sustain us, but I hope I remembered that right. This is the 40. So that was a 60 for sure, so that's good. 96 and 92, okay. For now, we need a jetpack is what we need. I'm trying to fly. We need a bunch of cobalt. I guess I wasted some of it on windows, but let's look up here. There could be something like a chest or something. I don't know. We do have water, right? Yes. Oh, that's right. That's that frozen area that comes like to life later. I don't know if there's anything up there right now. So actually, there's a warden key up there that we found late. Oh, dude, look at all this ice. I think we're good on water. Actually, we need oxygen. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff up here though. We just need to be a little more well equipped to come up here. Like where we're not dying. Like anywhere we can not die is like great at this point. Alright, we need to get back and grab the other food too. Oh, I need to find... I should have went after those meteor showers, but I was very disappointed in where I was doing, because I need aluminum. It's not still around, is it? I assume not, but let's hop. That's really what we need is aluminum for more food. We get another meteor shower, please? No, it's just one of those random storms that makes it hard to see. Yeah, nothing. Alright, now we gotta be careful though. We do have to get back. Without dying to oxygen. We don't have oxygen on us. So let's start heading back. We could already be close. I don't know. Dude, do we have... I think that could be meteor loot right there. Just sitting there. Okay. That was a lot. Holy crap. Oh yes, that's good. We need to carry some of those on us. Food is very important, which we need to grab this. Is this 40 or 30? 40. Okay, that is good. Let's sort these. Okay, we have more as well. Alright. We don't necessarily need to carry all that on us at all times. My son did fall back asleep. Alright, we're going to save real quick and exit, and I'm going to be right back. I'm never going to AFK on hardcore if I can avoid it. I'll be right back. looking at a weird message I got. I was thinking about a new test result on a message, but I wasn't really expecting it, and there was nothing in the app, so I don't know. Alright. So we got a hardcore prime. We have food now. Alright, where are we on food? And these are already at 42%. That's not bad. But, like, we need to build up food. Also, where did our food go? It should not be here. It should be here. Alright, what do we have to build that we have been ignoring because we've been scrambling? We have all that. Do we have a tier 2 exoskeleton? No. How do we make that? We probably need aluminum, which we don't have. Tier 2 torch, we don't have... can't do. We don't have sulfur. Alright. Do we have an advanced crafting table yet? No. This could be useful at some point. Where's the deconstruction microchip? Silicon and magnesium. And then 3 super alloy, which we do have. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just build this, because this can be so huge. Maybe we'll regret it. We like missed this so hard in our last playthrough that we're building anything that we can break down right now. This we could technically get silk out of. What would we get for this? I don't know. You break down water for ice, but it's not super helpful. We get a circuit board for that. We get a bunch of stuff for that. Okay. Cool. We're not quite ready for that yet. Alright, I think we left some stuff behind that's not super critical at that super alloy blaze, but let's just go grab it. Not base, super. Oh, but there is super alloy there too. Oh, can we build a base there actually? Alright, we need 3 iron and a silicon. Alright, we have everything we need to go build a base over there. Alright, let's see if we can get there. We're gonna get inside and build it right inside the cave. I know where I can go get sulfur too, though, through that little canyon there. I don't know if we have what it takes to get to this cave. We might have to build the thing short of it. So that goes into that, like I said, where that dust waterfall is. And there's actually several crates in there, I believe. But yeah, we can access our starting location now already. We just had to run around. And there is a ship over there. I don't know if that has like better starting stuff. Oh my gosh, are we gonna make it? Oh, we're building it just inside right here. Oh my gosh, that was close. Whew. Alright, this is what you left behind. Oh, there really wasn't much in here. I thought maybe we left more behind than that. I was hoping for more. Alright, let's make a quick loop while we're over here. We have oxygen, I think. That warden, there might be stuff up when we get a jetpack. I feel like we came back here later and then there was something. This is just a warden door. I don't remember how you open it or when. Might be based on terraforming. Or you might need a warden key to do it. I don't remember. Or 2 warden keys, something, who knows. Yeah, somewhere up here there's definitely another chest, I'm pretty sure. Dude, we're so far from our starting location, though. But hey, we need to find food. I was going to try to stay closer, but... Alright. Oh, oh. Another meteor shower, I hope? We really need aluminum, which is gonna come from a meteor shower at best. We had a bunch near where we started, but... I haven't found a green chest yet. Oh, we need water. We can't get too comfortable with where we are. We need to get back. Our oxygen is getting low, relatively speaking. Yeah, I'm not really sure where we're gonna go from here. We really need a constant source of water as well. Did this grow yet? 65%, that's not great. We'll take one of those. I don't want to necessarily waste them all. Wait, did I not bring iron back? I swear I picked up iron along the way. What happened? Did we not pick up iron? Dude, we even picked up a chest. We destroyed a chest. What happened to our iron? Did I put it in the wrong thing over here? No, I don't know. Maybe I put it in here. I don't know. We have enough iron at the moment. Enough is relative, but... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like stuff's disappearing. This is going kind of slow. Got another water now. What do we need to build? Anything? No. We really need to pick up our terraforming, but for that we need more power. And for that we currently need more. Let's go clear out the rest of whatever's in here. I swear there's like a microchip or something in here that we missed originally. And came back and found. I could be thinking of another ship though. I think I found like on a table. So I don't think it's this one. Oh my gosh, bless me. Whew. That was a bad sneeze. I could not help that one though. Whew. Alright, did we leave anything this way? Ooh, tier 3 veg tube, no. I think we got it all this way. Maybe eggplant seeds, which is a complete waste. Eggplant seeds, yay! But see, this is what happened when we originally had like stuff on shells. This is what was missing on further playthroughs. Oh, bean seeds, that's huge. Alright, that was a good find. That was definitely worth coming back. Okay. Alright, are we getting out of here? I can't remember if this was the way out or not. Okay, we need to see where these things are falling, and we need to get some aluminum. Once one of these is done, we're totally putting beans in again, obviously. Alright, where are these things doing? Oh dude, they're all over the place, so like I can see a bunch of stuff nearby. Alright. Very good. Maybe we'll have more power soon and we can build some stuff. Eating food is good. Once again though, we're barely at like break even, if we even are. Alright, let's go loot. There's some aluminum right there. Another one up there. Nice, nice, nice. So that's at least one power thing and one another veggie tube, which is good. I'd rather find at least 2 more veggie tubes. Like I want to have way too much food where we're not eking by. Might be a big ask, but I actually think that's a pretty big accomplishment. Like we barely snuck by. Like we had to scramble to find enough food. And maybe it was bad RNG, I'm not sure, but man, we had to scramble. Where's that? Oh, inventory full, crap. Okay, there's a couple over there, we're gonna go over there. Vegetube. 2 ice. Cold as ice. No, not vegetube, food grower. Ooh, I almost took that out. Alright, we're putting beans in here. Okay, where are we in power? Bad, right? Yeah, barely almost died there. I need a cobalt, which I don't think we have. Well, we do. And 1 iron. Okay, we're gonna start a second row here because the stuff's getting annoying. Oh, dude, what happened to that water? Oh, do we need a water to make that? That's crazy. Oh, we need it to make the other thing. Titanium. Silicon that. Alright, cool. Alright, we're going over here where the rocks were. Somewhere over here. Hopefully we find some aluminum. Wasn't it like right over here? Shoot. The rocks are gone. Are the materials gone? I don't see any loose materials just sitting around. Do you? That's pretty crappy. Did I miss where they were? Pretty sure they were right over here. Okay, that's where they were. Let's go back real quick. Not wasting oxygen if I don't have to. $80 KTI. Where you at? 95%. We're getting close. Iron. And titanium. Where's this thing at? I'm gonna build another one. Titanium. Is this gonna mess it up if I come this way? Yeah. Am I gonna mess it up anywhere over here now because of where I built it? Probably. Maybe we're gonna build it over here. Whoa. I don't know. Maybe we're actually just gonna go back to home. I don't know. Let's think about it. No, where's stuff on the ground? Dude, we really needed that. More aluminum. We got one. Oh, dude, there's a crate. That could be good. I thought there was a crate over here. I kept looking for one. I couldn't find it. More beans is good. I don't know if anything else is really good here. Another aluminum would have been good, but hey, we got 5 or 4 beans now, so that's really good. Oh, we're done. Let's put this stuff away. Not 91. Alright. Okay. Cool. Let's keep building down this way. Alright, can we build this? No. We need another iron and 2 titanium. Now we can build it. Yes. Alright, cool. Alright, we're just sticking here with here for now. Like we need some sort of base of operations where oh dude, what? It does interfere? Crap. Alright. Alright, we need to move our base for operations a little bit. Like I said, that's where I want to just keep moving slowly closer to our starting location, just because it is kind of central, and we know where it is. It's comfortable as well. I am debating just going back there, because why not? I could use more meteor shower. No? Okay. Do I have the bean seeds? No. Okay. We have 4 beans growing, which is good. Sort it. Yeah, Alright, I think we're just gonna move. We're gonna move. In the middle of this craziness, we're gonna move. Um, to somewhere we're familiar with. What do we need for more of this? Aluminum, which we don't have. This we need silicon. Like, these things don't need to move because they can just stay here. And when we want them, we'll come get them. It also is just kind of central, I don't know, isn't it? That's why they put you there. Though the Rainbow Cave is definitely up this way. Which is a good location for late stuff. But hey, knowing where stuff is pretty cool. Oh man, what do we got? What do we got? We gotta make these at some point, but only 11 energy. Interesting. Can I make another food grower? No, because I don't have aluminum. Alright, we need this. So we're gonna build a very simple base with that. We're gonna bring food, we're gonna bring extra water, bring extra oxygen. How many ingredients is this though? 6. We definitely don't need that. That could have been a mistake, but hey, that's fine. This is going to be 8 when we remove it, so we have just enough. Alright. We're removing that compartment we just placed. Well, I guess we need some stuff in between. Wait, what is that? Dude, I swore this was the right direction to go. I could be wrong now, though. No, because there's the Iridium Cave. I guess we're just a lot closer than I thought. This is that little thing where we built our base originally. Everything's just closer than we remember. But yeah, oh dude, what's that? That's cool. Did they change some stuff? Yeah, that we can raid a little bit. We actually built our base right next to that originally, and then those are like some... I think it gets dark over there when you get in there. And then there's like a water, that one's in the water. There's another wreck up there. Okay, I think we said if we built it again, we would build it on the shores over here. So let's actually build one of these real quick just for sanity or safety. And then now we're going to go start building our... Alright, so the water just comes up to here. So we're going to build it right here. And if there's stuff in the way, we'll stop, but... Okay, I think we want to do it right here. Can we get it right here? Yeah, why not? Okay. Right on the edge of the water. I like it. I like it. Alright, we're going to put a door. For now. I guess we'll put it on this side, but we're going to grow this thing. Yeah, we don't have the nuggets. Let's put some storage in here, though. We don't have it yet. Let's just put a storage unit. Everything in there except for a water and an oxygen. Cool. We're gonna go down here and grab this chest. So this is the starting. There's a chest over there too. So if you haven't played Prime before, this is typically where you would start in non-hardcore. So now we're in like a very familiar place. And that had food in it, which might be like a pre-planned spawn stuff. I don't really know. Yeah, we didn't get Super Rally Nuggets, so we're gonna keep just dumping stuff in here. Alright, so this is gonna be raw mats for now. And then, or like raw basic mats you pick up off the ground, that's gonna go here. We still want those. That water is gonna be pretty important soon. Let's go clear all the chests so we can see. There might be a few, because it is the starting location. I don't know if they changed the place of the chest, but we can see at least two. Pretty sure there was one more close by left, like right there, I see it. More food, which is good. Alright, but see how, look at all these resources. This is kind of what I was expecting to start at on hardcore. And then we start on that weird cliff face where there's tons of stuff that we can't, like, even get to. Like, I don't know. Like, you're just in this abyss with, like, 4 resources nearby. It was kind of brutal. Okay. I guess we can just keep doing this. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of work to move all this stuff, but I think it's worth it in the end. Hashtag worth. Alright, we need a water soon. We're gonna totally go grab the chest we can see though. Still. And then we'll go back and start grabbing stuff. Actually, we might have food growing back there. It could be ready. It's less critical now that we have just picked up 3 food, but we don't just want to waste food. But I think there's going to be a lot of food here because this is the starting area. This is just going to be easier to survive, I think. This is like a central location. I think the game is designed for you to play from here. Whoa! Can we get everything out of here? It's interesting how they just have like arbitrary chest sizes in these starting things. Which makes me definitely think that they're pre-planned, not RNG. Okay. We have not gotten Super Ally yet, which is interesting. Okay, that's fine. What do we need? Water. Gosh, that was scary. We need iron and silicon real quick. And actually we need other iron. We're going to start building our like thing with all of our screens. Oh, it's 2. I forgot about that. Okay, let's build the blueprint screen right here. Unlock. Tier 2 jetpack. We need to build that. 100%. What do we need? What do we need? Oh, dude, we don't have a jetpack. Dumb. Why are we unlocking the Tier 2 jetpack? Because it's based on tech. Okay, well, we've got that unlock available to us at some point. Dumb. Okay, we are going to put the crafting station right here for now. No jetpack. I think we just need to get to the advanced crafting table, which we're not at yet. Where is this terraforming progress screen? 2 iron, 3 silicon, 2 iron, 3 silicon, and 2 of these. Alright, we're building these screens. Alright, we cannot die. Cannot forget that. There's no dying that we can do. Okay. So we're at Barren still. We're almost to 175, relatively speaking. Okay, I think we can eat this. Okay, and then we're gonna use that to get back. I don't think we actually need it though. Okay, we're actually gonna go back and start moving our stuff. We're gonna collect food too. That's pretty cool. That never ends up meaning anything though, as far as I can recall. I'm actually happy we unlocked the tier 2 jetpack. Means as soon as we get the tier 1, we should be able to get the tier 2, barring, you know, resource constraints. But because we've played before, we should be able to find them pretty quick. It's been a hot minute, but because we played a good amount, right? I mean, we've already remembered a lot of stuff. We were a little confused at first because we started so far away from where we started, but we remembered where that ladder thing was. We remembered where some chests were. We figured out where the super alloy thing was. We remembered the dust like waterfall. Do we actually need oxygen to make this journey? We might. We don't have our transmission screen yet. I might start moving everything. We'll see. I think I like it. I'm gonna move it all. Okay, so we're gonna grab our food. Oh, dude, it's not ready yet. I'm not moving the food for sure. Okay. I'm gonna move this stuff though. This is like not super important. Oh, dude, our inventory is so small. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be a little brutal. I could wait till we get to something higher with like a vehicle or a jetpack to make this faster, but I'm going to turn around and go check out that chest as well. I'm going to go grab the other 2 chests. Just because I know we're waiting on food over there now. I do want to move the food tubes next, but I want to wait for them to clear. And no, we have food over here. I'm going to go double check that, but I'm pretty sure we have food. I'm pretty sure we'll find chests in there too. Wow, this is like just at the peak of our current range. I like the idea of building the base there. I didn't love it over there. The only reason I went that far away last time is because I actually went up onto the cliff and built it. But also this is our first hardcore run through. Well, not our first. We died. And now we're into our first one. But hey, we're almost 3 hours in and we haven't died. Knock on wood. Alright, we're going to start putting ice here. Not there. Food is here, but maybe we don't want it there. Alright, let's start labeling some of this. Hi, mats. I guess we're gonna build these just because we want. Oh, we should probably build the tier 3. We can't because we don't have aluminum. Sure enough. Ice. We want all the ice. So I forgot we needed that. Tier 2 veg tube. Alright, we're going to put those right here for now. Just something to do it. 400. 400. 300. What are these doing? 2.4 is so low. Okay, this is going to be flower seeds, I guess. Sure. Low mats. Put it in. Do we have an ice? We do. Let's make another water. Yeah. So we don't necessarily want them both. We're going to carry one on us. We'll probably eat it by the time we get back. What else do we want? We want a power screen. Let's get a power screen. Nice. Okay, and then what about communication? I guess we can grab one. Alright, the messages are actually going to be somewhat meaningful this time. I mean, we've already read them all, but they might be relevant. Alright, message from Sentinel Corp. To convict blah blah blah. You have chosen to have your sentence commuted to an extradition. To get all the charges against you dropped, you must fully terraform this planet. Our sensors will periodically scan your progress and send you the required blueprints. Do not try to contact Sentinel Corp. Unless you run into space pirates or wardens. If our sensors do not detect any advancement in the terraformation process, you will be considered missing and the charges will not be dropped. You cannot claim ownership or value over anything on the planet. You are only allowed to use the resources found on the planet to increase the terraformation index. You are not allowed to leave the planet until the terraformation is complete. Hello, I have finally managed to locate the system they sent you. I don't have much time, but I'll try to give you some advice. That was from Riley. The success rate for planet crackers is very low because it is almost an impossible task. You should find space food in your pod and maybe in space wrecks. You'll be able to grow food when you meet the correct requirements, so try to find some vegetable seeds. Exploration improvements are essential. Explore and improve your equipment to increase your chances of survival. I hope this message reaches you before you starve to death. Identification unnamed. Corporation ownership unclaimed. This is your planet specifications. Habitually level null. Sector Ezechiel Prime. History unknown. Planet is located in the Ezechiel Prime sector, a pre-civilization sector crossed mostly by trade ships traveling between big spaceports. The sector has 842 planets. This makes no sense. How does it have way more planets than stars? 13,000 stars and 7,000 parsecs wide. The planet has been identified as a possible candidate for future colonization. Managed to obtain more information. I read that you have a greater chance of success if you build your base at an altitude. I'm not sure why yet, because the planet's going to flood. And if you manage to heat the planet up enough, some caves should become accessible in the ice melts. And one last thing, you can end communication. Alright. That was what freaked us out last time, though, and that's why I ended up building really high. I ended up like going up there and building, which is not very friendly. But I was worried this whole thing would flood. I also thought we might die, and or our base would become inaccessible. What's here? More food. Nice. We did get more aluminum there. One more. We do need some more water. Let's actually grab some ice. Do we have iron? I'm going to grab 3 iron and actually put something near the door. Though I'll probably move it later, but this is going to be food, water, and actually we'll probably put oxygen and stuff in there too, but Food seeds. We can actually eat now. Um, okay. I don't want to die. I'm going to go over here. There was a chest over here that we could see a little bit further away. I know there's like a chest up there too. Somewhere over here too, there's like a green chest we found pretty late, which was a little embarrassing because like we grew, like not grew up here, but we landed here and spent all of our early time here, and then all of a sudden there was like a chest. I'm wondering if there was something that like changed when, uh, some terraformation or something. All right. Anything further we want to go? Is there another chest? Oh, there's a chest up there. Cool. That's a little too far for our current needs. We probably should go look for aluminum. I want to not die first, though. Where did these all fall? Pretty close. Another food. Where is our good stuff? Let's create a good stuff one. That is definitely good stuff. I think we found something else that was good stuff. Where do we put it to that? High mats, that. Everything else we have is low mats. Let's just drink a water. I don't know. We're going to try to hit these up real quick. Gotta watch our oxygen, though. I wish there was, like, a counter on it. Alright, we really want aluminum. But what we want is irrelevant to what we get. But we got one, hey. Alright, we're about half. Okay, we got one. Alright, let's get back. Okay. Iron / titanium. Okay, so everything else is coming out. Titanium and iron are going in. This is going to be cobalt / magnesium. Only because that's what we have. Somehow I don't know. Silicon, high mats, fuzzies, bam. I think we're good. Do we want to go over here real quick? I don't know if I see any mats. There might be. Is that iron? That could be. All those things right there. Could that be aluminum? Nice. This looks like it is also meteor loot, as well as this. Alright, we're doing this. We're going back. We're going to grab that food that we've been growing. It's got to be done by now. It is beneficial long term to like clear this plane. Sounds like a lot of work, but then when meteor showers happen, it's easier to find your stuff, you know what I mean? Of course, then grass starts to grow. Iron and titanium. Oh, there was silicon in there, okay. High mats, go here. Alright, we're actually gonna eat food. But yeah, so let's go back to our original base. Well, not even our original base, it's like our 5th base, but I thought we might reach 175 KTI tonight, but we need to spend most of our energy on getting food. Like, that's the only way to survive in hardcore. I mean, I knew it before even playing hardcore, like, the number one thing early on, the way this game is set up, is you're going to starve to death. And, like, we needed to just scramble and scour. Like, the first game we played, we were a little too cautious, and then when we were getting close to death, but we were so far away from food, even if we found a couple things there, we were totally not gonna survive. Alright, so we're gonna start moving some of these. We're gonna put the food over here. We're actually gonna drink a water. We're only gonna bring 1 oxygen. If we can bring all these, we're going to. We totally can. We're gonna bring all the food over there. Nice. And then we can't bring that yet. We'll bring that. Okay, we're going. Alright, we're gonna set up all the food over here. We might actually move some of that power too, I don't know. We might wait till we build more power over there, I don't know, we'll see. If we can do it without interrupting the food growing, that'd be great. Though we might be not like good on food, but we might be okay on food right now. We just picked 5 things. We have some space food over there. I don't think we had eaten all the previous food we had grown. Dude, I think my internet's really bad. Hopefully it's not affecting my upload speed. I just realized all of my streams are like way laggy. Hopefully that's just my down. But my daughter's monitor is lagging. Which is weird because this shouldn't require any internet, so I don't know what's lagging. Okay, we made it in. We're actually gonna pause the stream, I guess. Okay. Hopefully the chat still comes through. Yeah, what is the I'm just gonna see if there's anything eating the bandwidth real quick. Task manager. Network. No. Nothing's eating it, just OBS and Chrome. Hmm. Cool. Oh no, I don't need to do that. I need to make these somewhere ASAP. ASAP, ASAP. Let's start building them right there. Alright, this is obviously less important than these food growers. Bean, 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 bean. We're going to have to move these once we expand this. We're going to at least get a 4x4 going. Pretty sure we can handle that. This is going to go with food and water. Magnesium there, silicon there, high mass there. But yeah, we're totally going to... I don't care. I'm going to fix that when we get there. Okay, we can eat another one of these. And then we're going to bring a water again. Yeah, I think I'm going to relocate the base and call it a night. I really don't want to get too tired and complacent and or just dumb. But you see all these resources around. This is just the better place to do it. There's also like a little shack or something up there. On like a little platform there. And there's some super alloy on top of those columns as well if we build up there. Is it just super alloy? I don't remember. There might be some other... But there's like one or two like per column. So it's not plentiful, but there's some. Oh, that cave over there is where we can mine super alloy. Which becomes super necessary at some point. I don't think we even have an ore extractor yet, which is kind of weird. I guess that all happens after 175. Yeah, we haven't done anything with terraforming for a while. Yeah, I didn't remember what we got in some of our starter bases. Cool. We're taking this. Alright, that's cool. Alright, we got all that. I totally want to take this. And then I guess we'll take that. And then that's it. We'll take one other thing. We'll take some food, I guess. Let's actually drink some water. I don't want to worry about it. Cool. Here we go. Yeah, 2x2 is great. I was very annoyed by the 1x1. We couldn't get the 2x2 because we didn't have any blue chip microchips on Aqualis. I should check Reddit. I actually posted on Reddit about my Aqualis experience just to see if anyone cared to comment. Cool. Alright, where are we going to build this? I guess let's go back for now. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to remove the door. Can we go back without... I keep thinking it's phosphorus, and I'm like, no. I hate phosphorus. Alright, back is good. Okay, so that's good. We don't have anywhere the super alloy, do we? Yeah, we're gonna move this now back to the door. I like having the food right at the door. Cool. I guess we put ice in there for now too. What else did I remove? I can move these. Do we have some aluminum actually? Let's build a tier 3 vegetube. Like this is way better, right? Oxygen 6, so yeah, not even close. We need a water. And then let's build it. Oh, and then these have to be outside. It's so weird. Like, some things have to be inside, and then eventually some things have to be outside. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Alright, we're going to need to make more water. Hopefully this helps speed things up here significantly. Like, yeah, we're flying now. Not flying, but we're, like, seeing increased movement. How about that? Let's kill some of this ice. I don't know if I did 4 there. 4. Yeah. That's fine. We're just going to call this item sorter. It's a place to dump stuff when we're not ready to do stuff. Later it'll actually sort stuff, you know, when we got drones. I do like to just keep the pattern going though. Okay. I guess we want good stuff somewhere. I don't know. Was I originally going to go that way? I think I was, but I don't know if I can. I might go to the right now. I feel like the right is a little better. Yeah, I like going to the right, actually. Eventually there's like a ramp that I like better. Yeah, so I don't know. We're just going to kind of chill on really doing much with this stuff for now then. Because we're going to be organizing in a minute. I guess we'll just do a good stuff here for now, and we can move it later. Good stuff. We always do a good stuff. Ice is going here. We might actually hit that 175 KTI now. Let's eat one of these. We're just going to go ahead and drink one, and then we're going back. Alright. I think we are just going to YOLO it and move the power. Although the power, what do those take? Like 5 things? I don't want to look because we don't have a lot of spare oxygen when we run this. Alright, so we are through the danger zone, but now the danger is ourselves and getting complacent. Also maybe climbing places we shouldn't and falling. Like, we're probably going to be much more careful with that. We might grab some super alloys so we can finish that base. That might be our priority right now. Alright. can we grab all these? Most of them. I think that's fine. Like, that's really what I wanted to prioritize anyway, for now. Alright, let's go back. Blue sky! Look, there's already blue sky, though. Or maybe it's just going to remove most of the dust storms. I don't remember. Anyone else out there, hardcore player? I'm wondering if you eventually make your way here. Like, I didn't naturally come here. I was literally just looking for food. And I saw that ship, and it wasn't until then that I realized what ship it was and how close we were to the starting point. And even then, I was ready to make the base there, but then I was like, maybe I should just make it over here. Like, especially once I tried to expand that compartment, and I was hitting the thing nearby, I was like, well, alright, well, I can't really expand here anyway. Plus, I did want to play by the water here, so... Alright, this is going in, that's going in, that's going in, that's going in. We need 4 of these, right? And then we need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I think this will get a good 4x4 going. And that's what I think that's more than good enough to start. Let's get it. Alright. So now we can move all this stuff. Alright, so this stuff's all gonna be this is gonna be our wall. Good stuff. Usually we do have our good stuff in this corner. Do we have more iron right now? We do. And do we have more cobalt right now? We do. Alright. I am just going to go ahead and get our windows going. I like having windows very much. And we don't have... It's not like there's resource constraints on this hardcore. I just left it on normal resources. Okay, so it sounds like we're out of iron. Oh, what the hell? Excuse my language there. Sorry about that. Oh, this is cobalt, yeah. Ooh. We got some iron. Alright, so we have our whole... Nice. Alright, I approve. Tier 3 heater, Tier 3 heater. Alright, this is just going to be high mats for now. This is going to be like food seeds, whatever. Did this stuff finish yet? No. We actually have a bunch of those over there, right? And this is going to be flower seeds, whatever. Alright, high mass is... Wow, we got exactly everything. Alright, sort it. And then I think we're going to start just doing some basic mats here. My son just called out for me. Daddy. Sure. this will be titanium. And then we need cobalt. And then we'll need one for iron at some point, but yeah. Cool. Alright, so this is good. We can eat that. We can drink that. And then we're going back. Actually, did we get the... We're almost at... Yeah. We need the advanced crafting table still before we can do much else. Oh, this should actually move somewhere, like, useful. Now that I am not just building it randomly. Alright, that seems like a okay spot. Cool. We're heading back. Dude, we're almost at blue sky. The dust storms are kind of annoying. But yeah, that tier 3 Vegetube totally kicked us up a notch. Jetpack would be huge. I think we have the jetpack as soon as we get the advanced crafting table. So that will be, we'll do that ASAP. And then we'll get the tier 2 jetpack right away too. Which is higher than we ever got on Aqualis. Is that a chest there? Yeah, it's just like the fin. Just the little fin. Alright, let's just start bringing stuff, doesn't matter what. Okay. We have lots of mats. Alright, we have 175 TT. I wonder if the dust storm disappears immediately. Let's see. Gonna hit. Boom. Advanced crafting station. Alright, the dust storm's still here. It's kind of annoying. Go away. We have blue skies now. We don't have dust storms. Is it dissipating? I can't tell. Or did we just, like, run through it? Yeah, one thing I never really figured out is what the mechanic, or what the meaning of that was. I don't remember if there's not like there's something up top there that triggered that, was there? This is kind of a weird effect. It's cool, but I don't know if it had a meaning. I keep telling myself every time I play that I'm gonna do a circular build, but the problem is that though you unlock those things so late that... Alright, we need an advanced crafting station. Alright, we're gonna do an iron one as well. Iron, cobalt we don't have, titanium we do have, magnesium, silicon. Alright, what is an advanced crafting table right now? 3 aluminum. Do we have it? I don't think we do. No. I do need this ASAP though. I'm gonna remove those. I don't care. Our terraforming is gonna come to a crawl, but that's fine with me. Alright, advanced crafting station. Titanium. We'll probably use this to go make stuff and other things. And alright, jetpack. 2 rockets, which we don't have and can't craft. Can we craft one? Maybe we can. We actually have one, right? Oh, it's back there. Shoot. Alright, we can totally do this. We had a rocket. Oh, dude, no. The rocket might be back at one of our, like, original bases somewhere that we, like, left behind. Oh, no. No, because we got it out of that wreck. We got it out of that wreck. I don't know why I'm bringing all of our water with. It's kind of a mistake. I should turn around. Ooh, this could be dangerous. Like, I could die here. We're not hanging around to see. Kind of annoyed that the dust storm didn't go away at Blue Sky. I don't remember, was there just always a dust storm over this thing until the water came? At some point there are little water things here. Like where that, interestingly enough, is where that ladder was. It becomes underwater. There's several things like that where like it's underwater, like things you could have found before the water comes. Like the water collects there and then done. Alright, is this C? Bam. Probably should bring food. Bring the fabric. Nuggets. What else do I want? Oh, dude, seeds. High mats, I guess. Iron. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it for now. I can maybe eat a food. Alright, let's go back. We're gonna have a jetpack, which should make this faster. It is getting kind of late. I don't know if I want to stay just to finish this. We hit 175 TTI. We're gonna get a jetpack. We'll make at least one trip with the jetpack, and if it feels like it goes really quick, we'll just do it. I'm curious if we're gonna be able to make the tier 2 jetpack. I have a feeling not, but maybe. We might have to leave that. Like, I know I could probably go in that Iridium cave. I know we can go in that spaceship. I know I can go in the building over there. I know we can go in that spaceship. Like, there's a lot of things to explore now once we move over here. But yeah, this is fairly central to the map. So I like it as a starting. I forgot how big this was. I feel like this is bigger than Humble. I mean, we did run around as a complete noob already and get a lot of places. Yeah, there's some chests over there for sure, too. Oh, there's like a little crash wreck or something there, too. Like a simple one. Food. Right here. Done. Good stuff here. Alright, what exactly do we need for the jetpack? Oh, titanium. Thank you. Jetpack time. Bam. Game changer. Oh, we don't have the room for it. Do we have tier 3 exoskeleton? No. Tier 3 exoskeleton? No. Oh, dude, we have better oxygen tank and backpack, too. Holy crap, we need that. Do we have 6 super ally? I think we do. No, I gotta pick. I assume, I don't know, backpack seems better at the moment. We'll find another one soon. sulfur, aluminum, and osmium. We don't have osmium or sulfur yet, so alright, that's... Got a pin for a minute. Okay. What do we cannot care about right now? The torch, for sure. Oh, I can make one of these. I don't know if I want to waste aluminum right now. Is it worth it for more oxygen? Probably. No, I don't have. I can't waste aluminum. I can't. I don't have enough to do it. Alright, we don't need an extra water to go over there. Is any of this stuff done? Oh yeah, it's totally done. Alright, our food is very good now. Not very good, but not in imminent death. At risk of imminent death. There's probably one extra super alloy in that thing somewhere. How do we not have ore extractor yet? It might be like heat related and we haven't built a tier 3 heater. Alright, so we not only did get a bigger backpack, we got a jetpack. It could make this not that bad. More oxygen would be great too, but we have thoughts on that. Though it does maybe... Now that we have the jetpack, falling is less of a risk, but it is easy to fall. Like, if you're overconfident... Alright, I was kind of hoping, but that's actually kind of promising. We've got stuff there. One more thing from here. Well, let's actually drink water. Now we're going back. I wonder if I can get up there without... There is definitely super alloy on top of those. I wonder if I can get there without... There might even be some just on the ground around there too. Yeah, it just feels like something for tomorrow. Or whenever we play next. Yeah, I'm just thinking back to that one death we had. I mean, knock on wood, that could be our only one. I feel really good now. We're playing cautious. And then, of course, I have flashbacks to, like, one of the underwater, like, wrecks you can explore. I'm like, oh no. We're gonna need a lot of... that goes there. Technically, it's not a flower seed, but... I mean, it kind of is. You can... Actually, it definitely is. You can use it in the flower spreader. Not the flower spreader, the... Whatever those things are, the thingamajigs. Oh, the thingamajigs that I broke. I could actually remake those now, though, too. I'll see how fast this takes. I don't know if I want to be a half hour. I think I got like 5-10 minutes max, and I gotta get some sleep. Something goofy's going on with my Twitch chat though. Like I don't automatically get like the ban button. I don't know if I like removed my mod somehow. I guess let's just move this stuff quickly. We do have to be careful going there, though, if we don't bring stuff. Alright, I think next time I can leave just one pod behind. We'll probably leave that there indefinitely. Like, it's just nice to have, like, little pods of safety, you know, laying around, right? We're definitely increasing our range now. When we get that other oxygen and jump up to 370, it'll help quite a bit too. I guess we're putting this stuff in good stuff. They don't really care about it. Food seeds is here. Flower seeds here. This is definitely just getting the water. Iron. Magnesium. Our extra oxygen. Okay. Yeah, this base is the only reason we survived though. Like, without building that base there and, like, just powering through to get to those food processors or food growers, whatever they are, we would have been in trouble. Yeah, I'll get pretty tired. I only intended on being on for about 3 hours, but I actually thought we were gonna die. Alright, so this is interesting. We just flew this route a bunch. Did this totally get exposed? Oh no. We cleared that out earlier. I have not noticed that when flying. Maybe I was just taking a more direct route, though. We did find that earlier, though. Oh, we probably gotta kill that, too. We don't really need that, or that. Oh, we're still not there. We'll grab one more thing. Alright, so we'll definitely be able to kill the rest of the stuff there on the next one. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. Just like this time, definitely. Forgot how small the backpack is, even upgraded to tier 4. Yeah, I'm dragging. I really do want to just finish this migration though, so next time we can just start like exploring and building stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we really need any of that. We'll save the space. We'll just bring the one oxygen. There is I think it's blocked by ice, so there's some cave over there with a bunch of good stuff, and I don't remember what. Osmium is a bit far away. I really want that tier 2 jetpack, though. Oh, there's an osmium cave over there. That's where you can actually mine it. Yeah, there's an Osmium cave over there, but you have to get through the ice right by that ship. On the other side of that zeolite that we originally went near, and well, I guess we didn't die right there. We died somewhere else, but all right. All right, so I was gonna leave this. All right, 6. I think I can get rid of one of these. Yeah, exactly. And we didn't lose power by doing one. I did remove some of those veg tubes, though. I forgot about that, and those heaters. So maybe we're good. We'll have to see how many we can remove at a time. But yeah, we are going to need 2 or 3 heaters and 2 or 3 veg tubes. Like, we got to get our transformation going. I think, what do we have right now? I mean, I guess we have some low-level stuff scattered around the various starting points, but a couple tier 2 drills, tier 1 drills, maybe a tier 1 veg tube or 3 or 4. I don't really remember. Maybe a heater. Okay, so we're gonna just build this out here, I guess. What are we showing for power? All right, these provide just under like 19, right? And then what? So if we're, yeah, I can move 2 at a time. I could maybe build a new one right now. Flower seeds. I'm getting tired though. What do we need for this? Can we do it? Oh yeah, we should totally be able to do it. No, we don't have any cobalt, so screw it. Alright. I don't know, we're gonna eat and drink. These are not done yet, nope. Alright, we're gonna be risking not bringing the oxygen, because we know we're pretty good. It's not really close right now as long as we go there and back. Even if we were to like crash and come back, I think we'd be fine. I'm definitely worried about some weird glitch dying though. But such is life. I am shocked that we didn't die. Like, finding food early was tough. We scrambled, and we barely got it. Like, we found one last food, and I don't think we would have made it if we wouldn't have found it. We would have just died. Alright, alright. 6, 6, 6, 6, and then what is this? Is this 4? Okay, that's fine. Let's actually grab one more thing from these. I think I still need 2 more trips, but... How much faster is jetpack travel? Like 50%? I really don't know. I do like the staircases under the ground. I don't think I saw any on Humble. No, there was one on Humble. Just one, which was weird, unless there was more I missed. But I didn't see any on Aqualis, obviously, or Selenium. Aqualis, I'm pretty sure they're trying to imply that there was no life there ever. And what I mean by that is, like, there is no evidence that anything was there. They just, there's satellites, but that just tells you that satellites crashed on the ground. It doesn't really tell you much beyond that. Alright, we can go quick. Okay, we are gonna do this next 2 runs just to bring everything over, and then we're gonna be done. So we're gonna do them very quick. We're well beyond where we intended on staying, on going, stopping. Oh my gosh. Hope I don't do something dumb and die. So just like Aqualis, like, I loved the intensity at the beginning and all the dying and the risks and the deaths. But it's already starting to fall off here, which maybe we'll die and then it'll come back, but I mean, we are just going to try to go as quickly as possible. I'm not going to really care about full exploration. The whole goal of this is to just beat the terraformation process. Not going to do the warden keys or anything like that. We'll get the terraformation complete. And then maybe we'll even, like, hot planets. I'm nervous about going to Aqualis, though. I guess if we already have, like, the interplanetary trade system set up, it won't be a big deal. We'll definitely leverage that on hardcore on Aqualis, because it's tough to get going there. Why did that turn? It's so weird. It made the first one the right way, and then rotated weird. Can we make another one? Yeah, titanium and magnesium and aluminum. Okay. Okay. I wonder what that does with food growers. Does it pause them or stop them? But you can already see that I was like hyper focused on the food things, and I'm just like, oh, whatever, the power stopped, no big deal. Alright, we're just getting that last little thing there, and then we're good. Like I said, we are going to leave this because we do like having things to go and breathe at. Breathing's a good thing. I was going to do something dumb. I was going to go over here and look for super ally, but we don't have oxygen on us. We have a little bit of leeway, but not a ton. And I still am thinking about it. I'm not doing it. See, this is why it's late. I need to go to bed, or I'm going to do something dumb to kill myself right at the end of this stream. And that'll be that. Alright, that's it. We're not going to rebuild that one because we built the big one. So yeah, we have 62 free power. That we just need sulfur and osmium on. But we definitely need this. We need... Yeah, I don't want to waste... I guess let's get the vegetubes back up real quick. Real quick. And then which of these seeds are the highest? It's the white ones, right? Yep. Okay. And then we need, this is just the weird yellow one that makes the planets look black. It looks pretty cool. We're gonna make one tier 3 heater. So, actually I don't have one of those rods. I don't want to make a rod right now either. I guess we already do have the item recycler, so screw it. Let's make a rod. Like heat index is pretty important early on. Aluminum, silicon, titanium. Alright, these two need to be inside, okay. Where do I want to put these? I don't know. This is fine, I guess. Alright, that's going to help us move as well. Alright, so yeah, our food is like overflowing, which is a very good thing. We do want to have food and water on us. And make some more water. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we're still missing that tier 3 exoskeleton. Okay, we're good. But yeah, we're a long way to clouds. But yeah, we're moving along. We're at 202. Launch platform. Oh yeah, that's not the trade one. That's just getting rockets into space where you can call down your stuff. Alright, that's cool. We're getting close to that. Getting close to that. We didn't rebuild this, but... let me do that before I forget. We don't have any aluminum, so... Alright, we're done. Cool. I don't want to start with no water, so we're doing that as well. Alright, that's it. Cool. Alright, so no deaths. We've had one death on our hardcore journey. That was what the counter was for, but no deaths tonight. We actually made it through 3 hours and 45 minutes, and we're in good shape, right? We haven't done a ton, but we have a nice base, 4x4, with all windows, which is something I always like. We have more than enough food, and it's growing. I'll feel a lot better when we actually have some sort of water collector. We don't have to keep relying on ice. Um, we're gonna have more oxygen soon, which I'll feel better about, and hopefully that tier 2 jetpack. But that requires osmine. We're gonna have to find that one of these wrecks or a journey a little bit further, which I don't really want to do. I guess we just need to heat it up and get to melt that ice to get in the osmium cave. We might find some in one of the wrecks. Just enough to get that tier 2 jetpack a little bit faster. Probably be a little more reckless though, and then die. But yeah, I mean, there is no reason at this point that we should die. Maybe exploring like a wreck, we could get lost, and if we don't have oxygen, but we're just always going to have to bring oxygen. So we're definitely going to have to get a gas extractor and make sure we have plenty of oxygen at all times, which means bigger backpacks so we can actually carry it. We'll see. I'm enjoying this though. Like I said though, like I loved that first hour and a half or whatever it was, where it was just like we could die at any moment, we could die at any moment, we could die at any moment. And now I feel we're past that, and now it's just like a prime playthrough where we have to be a little extra careful. I haven't played in a while, so that was fine. Um, I don't like they necessarily made it to the starting place, and I do. It was gonna feel like a new playthrough starting from the other location, but like that was brutal over there. I just needed to get out, and I needed to find food. But yeah, without finding food, we would have died. Like you need to find so much food while you're terraforming, and there wasn't a ton. Yeah, it was tough. Like I brought, and kudos to them for making you start in a different spot. It is hardcore like the start. Now it's kind of hardcore light. Um, we made it through the tough part, and now it's coasting and just being careful. Uh, but like the hyper focus, need to do everything really fast, find stuff, like that was gone. Now it's gone. Like we did it, we got through. I don't think it's even guaranteed you can get through. Like you might not find the food. It's all RNG. Like we have a better idea where things are now, and maybe we would even intentionally make it to the starting location because there was a bunch of food there. But I don't know. That ship ended up being good for us. We got a bunch of mats we needed to like build heaters and whatnot, so that was good. Uh, yeah. All right, I'm going to bed. It was way later than I wanted to stay up. We ran over by 50 minutes, 48 minutes longer than I wanted to run. But it was good. I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to keeping this run going and just revisiting Prime a little bit, but in a different way. Yeah. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe, all those good things. I'd really appreciate it. And have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and we'll catch